Hello friends, today is 7th of August 2019 and here I present you the analysis for today, and this analysis is purely and exclusively brought to you by GTC Markets, and we expect and hope that you will like our analysis and you will subscribe to our Facebook and YouTube channel as well. Okay, now without wasting some time, I'll move towards analysis for today and we will start with the gold. Fundamentally, there is no such news regarding any news event regarding any pair. Sleepy day today. Now that's why I'll move towards technicals only. Now what's happening in the gold? If you guys can have a look on the weekly inside bar pattern, this was a weekly high of the inside bar and mother bar pattern over here. We got a decent breakout at this place that was followed by a break above, close above in this candle over here. Okay, and what happened now? As you can see that if I will draw my, first of all I'll show you that momentum has also provided us with many good opportunities to go in a buy. Keep in mind, momentum is the combination of 250 moving average, or you can say 50 and 20 moving average towards the trend. Okay, and then you will get this arrow. Okay, so what happens? We get this arrow over here and we were already in a buying scenario that everything was okay. You can have a look over here. Okay, this was the 50 and 20 moving average. Okay, what happens now is, if I'll draw my fibs on the high and low of the mother bar inside bar over here, then you can see that this breakout level has already been breached. We had some good resistance zone over here or supply area over here, but you can see there is a pretty good break above, close above scenario over here. Okay, this is what happened. So we can expect the market to be in upward position. So this was the long-term prospectus of this. But what happens in the current scenario, in the current profile? What happens is, you can see this minor retracement over here in this movement. In this upward movement, we have two retracement. One is this, okay, followed by equal number of retracement pips. That is this much. Okay. Now what we can do here, if I'll draw my fibs over here from the high to the low, and I get this breakout level over here from 0 to 200. One second, let me just remove the object list. Okay, so if I get a break above, close above this level, then I can pretty goodly be sure that the market will go towards the upside. And we had our targets regarding this main Fibonacci movement was something in this zone. This was our movement from here, and we have the same movement over here till an extension of at least 200% or 161 or somewhere like 176 or something like that. Okay, so you can expect, if you have a break above, close above over here, then you can expect the market to move like only this much in this range, like 1503 or 15. Okay, so be careful when you trade this. On the other hand, to the contrary, let's see, do we have any weekly setups over here? Not yet. No supply zone over here. Okay, something more interesting. Can you see this? This supply zone, this one, totally breached out over here. I hope you can see this. A break above, close above this level as well. So guys, be sure in what you are doing. This is a very tricky pair right now, or you can say instrument right now. In the daily chart, it's moving towards the upside. This is the daily movement. Okay, and in the H4, it's already in the upside. Okay, and the main trend is towards the up as well. Clear? On the other hand, let's move towards the ranges. Ranging is not good. Let's see on the resistance. Okay, this area over here. Now look, see, here comes the tricky part. This area over here that we are talking about is the resistance of the yearly pivot. Okay, So this is the break level for the Fibonacci and resistance 2 of the yearly pivot. So obviously if you get a break above, close above the resistance level, then you will be in a good buying position. Okay, so keep this in mind. Okay, and what else do we need? This is a 161 level retracement over here. I would suggest you that extend this till here. Okay, because 161 is a level where you can have false breakouts and move downwards. So if you have something like this above 1484, and that is the level what major banks have told, 1485, if you have a break above and close above this level, you can expect the market to go and have a 200% retracement at 1506. Okay, now let's move towards something that, and now see, this is the same level of the resistance of quarter 1 as well. See, yearly resistance to quarterly resistance, and this 200% extension is in confluence with the quarterly resistance 2 as well. So guys, you can see this area is pretty important over here, from here till here. So be careful, be properly technical in this, and place your actually I have gone through root canal treatment today, so I won't be able to speak very much. So you can properly place your stop losses. Okay, this was for the dollar, gold, and let's see what do we have. Let me remove all of this. Okay, the next one is, I'm a price action lover, and I'll tell you why, because it's very, very accurate. Okay, now if you can have a look in this pair, it's Australian dollar. If I'll come here, what do I get? In the H4, here I get a daily mother bar inside bar formation over here. Okay, so what can I do to get myself in a proper position or to enter over here? Because I know market will move towards the upside or downside. What I'll do, I'll draw my fibs from here till here. Okay, and I'll target, sorry, this is not drawn well, something like this, from the highs to the lows. What I'll do, I will target this level over here. This is my breakout level from here, and from the below, this is my breakout level from the below. Clear? So what I'll do is, if I get something, a breakouts in either direction, then I will look for my pair to move in the same direction. Okay, until then I'll be a seller at resistance or seller at a supply and a buyer at support. This is what's even happening right now as well. Clear? This was that. Now let's see what's happening in the daily moving average. It's going down, pretty well going down. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, do we have something in the Fibos? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Something in the morning stars, evening stars, nothing over here. Okay, fine. Okay, the next one is pound AUD. Same thing, we have a daily setup over here. Let's come on the H4. Okay, what is interesting right now? Can you see this pair forming mother bar inside bar formation? I hope you can see it properly. And what happens now is, if you are a VSA trader, you can see that this is a thrust candle over here. This one in an uptrend, this is a thrust candle over here. We have got a demand zone over here, and now we are going to test it. So what's happening, I want a test of this level over here with low volume, but right now what's happening, the volume is higher. Okay, and this place happens to be the supply from the previous days as well, from like 25th of 7th is August or July? July. Okay, 25th of July, this was a good supply area that has been tested again. So even blindly you could have placed your entry over here while seeing this thrust candle, and then the supply area you could have made a couple of Fs. Okay, this was that. even though if this is a successful test, what options do we have? Again, you know what I like is draw your fibs. Okay, and once you're done with your fibs, this is your breakout level from here, and this is your breakout level over here. So guys, have you noticed why do I have this fibs placed always? Because the reason why I have this always is, let me explain you. See, if the market is moving here and there and here and there and here and there, so I want to give the market the breathing place that if it want to go and make fake breakouts, it can go and come here and make fake ones, okay, or it can come here and make some fake ones. So once it has broken break above this level and break below this level and has a close below this level and a break above close above this level, then I will expect the market that all the fake process has been done and all this is a good trend. So from here I will look at my trend and I look for my momentum signals, I look for my VUSA signals, or I look for some support and resistance break above, or any other strategy that is good for me. Clear? This was in this pair, and now I'll move towards euro. Is it CAD or CAD? Yeah, it's CAD. Okay, guys, here you can see this is euro CAD. I'll just zoom in a little bit. What happened now? See, as you can see in my previous analysis, this was a pretty good supply zone I have mentioned earlier. Okay, and then we had this mother bar and sidebar from the weekly chart. This one you can look at our previous analysis, we have done it very well. And then I mentioned that if we have a break above close above this level from here, okay, this place, then we will be in a good position to have a selling system over here, and that was this candle. Okay, so we had a break above close above and the market kept on going upward, and it has moved like above 100 pips. Okay, now the main thing, what's the main thing? What will it do now onwards? Okay, that's what's important. What will it do now onwards? If I draw my fibs from here, or I'll just bring you into VSA. Now look at this. We have a pretty good up candles over here, and then I have something called with a higher volume over here that can be called as effort candle, and effort candle has not been able to break below close below, no break below close below, no break below close below, and then we have a break above close above the previous 4 candles. So what is this suggesting you? It is suggesting you a bullish movement and a fail of this bearish sentiment. Okay, now how can we enter over here? This is our retracement line over here. Okay, this is our retracement line over here. Again, a break above this zone, break above close above will bring the pair towards a bullish momentum, and a break below close below this one will bring the pair towards a downward movement. So you can see that these levels are so important that the candles haven't been able to break this level in the previous 8 hours. Okay, a break above close above, we have good place to go up. And how much of place do we have? I've already told you guys, these two things are proportional with each other. Look at this. This was our range from the weekly, and now I'll bring this towards the upside, and market has exactly gone to this level, okay, to the pip. So be careful when you trade your price action. Trust me, these are very, very, very important. Fine on this? Okay, I think I'm done with all of that for now, and until then I can see what is happening on the daily chart. On the daily chart, it's moving towards the upside, and what's the main trend? Main trend is also to the upside from so many hours, and then obviously the slow and fast will also be towards the upside, and then momentum and all that kind of stuff will be towards the upside. Okay, so this was for now, and I hope I'll be back again. Okay, thank you.